JIT-TV, just in time.
Sanmanan babukela makhaya, everyone. Welcome to JIT-TV News, where we bring you nothing but politics, business, sports, and also entertainment, all in one experience. Kamalam andile gugulethu intombi yakwacindi umahlaba. Let us quickly take a look at your headlines for today. Late mega church leader raped and tortured worshippers, BBC finds. Local firm signs dealership with fuel pumps giant. Sri Lanka urge chevrons in thriller Ngavara's best bowling unrewarded. Now, dozens of ex-synagogue Church of All Nations members, 5 British, allege atrocities including rape and forced abortions by Nigeria's late JIT-TVzw. The allegations of abuse in a secretive Lagos compound span almost 20 years. The Synagogue Church of All Nations did not respond to the allegations, but said previous claims have been unfounded. Now, one of the victims, a British woman called Ray, was 21 years of age, and she said she was sexually assaulted by Joshua and subjected to a form of solitary confinement for 2 years. Now, the abuse was so severe, she says she attempted suicide multiple times inside the compound. On his death in June 2021, TVzw was hailed as one of the most influential pastors in African history. Rising from poverty, he built an evangelical empire that counted dozens of political leaders, celebrities, and international footballers among his associates. It did, however, attract some controversy during his lifetime when a guest house for church pilgrims collapsed in 2014, killing at least 116 people. The Border Management Authority said that the measures being adopted would ensure Zimbabweans returning to South Africa had the proper documentation. Now, it said by Thursday, nearly 40,000 people had entered the country's borders, with numbers expected to increase on Friday. More than 4,000 people had also been intercepted while attempting to illegally enter without proper documentation. Now, BMA Commissioner Mike Masiapato said that the key focus was on documentation. Masiapato added that the measures were in place for both vehicle and pedestrian traffic coming through the border post.
The biggest issue that gets smuggled here is purely your illicit cigarette, as it were. So up to the point when we started with this return leg, we haven't had any encounter of anything of that nature. And I do suspect that the people themselves would not necessarily want to bring them at this time because they would know that everything is intensified. But at the end of the day, our deployment from the 19th after this operation is to then implement a sustenance approach to make sure that we have the process of deployment being intensified throughout the year.
Welcome to Zambezi River Lodge, Victoria Falls. Nestled on the banks of the mighty Zambezi River, right on the edge of the national park, Zambezi occupies the most unique and finest spot with the tranquility and seclusion every traveler seeks. Each of its well-appointed rooms is either garden or river facing, allowing you to soak in the serenity of the environment. The award-winning restaurant Amlonga offers delectable cuisine, which includes our famous high teas. To explore Victoria Falls from this fine location, book any of our packages now. Zambezi River Lodge. Relax, refresh, replenish.
Let's take a look now at the African news for today. Now, Somaliland's defense minister has resigned in protest over a deal allowing Ethiopia to use a port in the breakaway Somali region. Now, Abdikali Muhammad Ateye criticized President Muse Mabihi Abdi for not consulting the ministers on the Ethiopia port deal, learning about it through the media. Now, Ateye from Somaliland's Adwal region, where Ethiopia aims to establish a military base in Lugaya, cited a lack of consultation. Now, the agreement is set to grant Ethiopia access to the Red Sea, with reports suggesting it recognizes Somaliland's independence. Now, Somalia deems it an aggression, recalling its ambassador to Addis Ababa. Now, diplomatic tensions led to Ethiopia's ambassador also returning to Addis Ababa. And now on your international news for today. Now, 4 people have been charged over an alleged plot to smuggle hundreds of Australian native reptiles from Sydney to Hong Kong. Now, police released 257 reptiles, mostly lizards, that have been found tightly bound in small containers for export, New South Wales State Police Force said in a statement on Monday. The police estimate each reptile would sell for an average of 5,000 Australian dollars on the black market, making the whole of a protected species worth more than $1.2 million. Now, the rescued reptiles were handed to various zoos and wildlife parks to be examined by veterinarians before being released into the wild, police have said.
This is a cold-blooded and cruel crime during which at least 257 native lizards were kept in poor conditions and bound in small containers to be sent overseas. Thankfully, the trapped reptiles were found alive and have since been sent to various local zoos and wildlife parks for health examinations before they will be ideally released back into the wild. So it's a great result for the animals, and thankfully most of them have survived their arduous journey.
I need to change rands to dollars, please. Rands to dollars. Come on. Guys, rands to dollars, guys. I'm changing my US dollars, sir. How come no one wants to help me with changing rands to dollars? Oh, man.
Hi, hello. Yeah, how are you? Good. I see you walking around asking everyone whether you can change rands to US dollars.
Yes, Zezi. Someone don't to me marry Zezi, like right now.
Have you ever heard of Hello Paisa?
Hello, what?
Hello Paisa. They are the best in sending money abroad, anywhere abroad.
Sure.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, your friends and relatives, anyway, they will get brand new, crisp US dollar notes. Brandada guaranteed.
Okay.
Sure, guaranteed. Sure. You know what? Their rates, you will love them. They are low, like low, lower. I'm telling you, you're actually in luck because Hello Paisa shop, they're just around the corner.
Oh, okay.
I can check you there.
Oh.
You're walking too fast.
Somebody, I have to send that money easily because my wife and my daughter are badara rent and they'll be kicked outside, sir.
Don't worry. It's just 10 minutes we'll be done. Hello Paisa is just there. Come on, let's go.
And if you live and now we see I can wait.
What's the problem?
This looks like a lot of paperwork, somebody.
No, all you need is a passport. Eh? Just a passport.
I've got my passport.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Oh. Yeah, give you your passport. She'll help you register.
Hello.
Download the app and select Send Money. Select the country to send to and method of payment. Thereafter, select partner of your choice. Change recipient and add them on. Confirm your order with an OTP and your transaction is done.
Thank you so much.
And do much. All you need to do now is just to go and pay your order at Pick and Pay, ShopRite, or Boxer, and many other retail shops.
Thank you.
Yes. And anyway, to think what you actually wanted to send Marine Baz. It's 2 days, Marine Road. Hello Paisa, 1 minute.
Hello, Paisa.
Hello Paisa.
Hello Paisa. Easy money transfers.
Well,
Let us quickly get down now to the business side of news for today. Now, Fuel Systems and Solutions Concern Garage and Forecourt Ltd continues to bring world-class solutions to the local market after signing a potentially industry-changing distribution partnership for fuel pumps with a Turkish company, Mapson. Now, the agreement comes on the back of a garage and forecourt boosting of several other fuel systems collaborations with leading international brands such as Caldereria Turns of Spain, among others. It comes as Zimbabwe recently saw a major boom in the fuel retailing and distribution subsector on the back of increased economic activity. Now, in an interview, Garage and Forecourt Finance and Operations Manager Mr. Edwin Chikomo said the new brand they have brought onto the market is robust and will bring the best experience to the market, but at a reasonably lower price. Now, the former CEO of cement producer PPC, Roland van Wijnen, whose contract ended on the 31st of December, received a payout of 23.5 million rands just 4 days before departing the group. Now, the amount was unrelated to his normal salary, but in the form of shares under the group's incentive plan that would have only vested from the middle of next year onwards. However, because his contract was up, the group decided to ignore this requirement and instead accelerated the vesting of the shares. Now, this is rather unusual as departing executives tend to forfeit any unvested shares received under remuneration incentive plans.
At Hewlett's, we believe in a sweet future. A sweet future for our country, planet, and community.
Protec was founded in 1982 with the mission of assisting previously disadvantaged youth for successful entry into STEM-based careers. Protec Tongaat opened its doors in 1991, and from day one, Tongaat Hewlett has played a vital role in ensuring our continued success and growth. Each year, Protec Tongaat supports approximately 120 learners from grades 10 to 12 with an aptitude in maths and science from low socioeconomic backgrounds.
We get career exposure with site visits, career counseling, and job shadowing to help us make a more informed career choice.
Studying at Protec has allowed me to rank in the top 10 performing electrical engineering graduates at the UT.
Growing a sweet future is not only about financial support. It is also about creating opportunities. Tongaat Hewlett has employed 33 Protec engineering students and have been a partner of Protec for over 30 years, and our support will continue into the future.
Hewlett's, growing a sweet future.
Now on your JIT-TV News Weather Report. And now on your sports news for today. Now, a career-best spell from fast bowler Richard Ngarava was not enough to help Zimbabwe rip up the second one-day international match against Sri Lanka at the Premadasa International Cricket Stadium in Colombo yesterday. Now, the Chevrons suffered a 2-wicket defeat with an over to spare at the hands of the Sri Lankans, despite having had control of the proceedings in the second innings of the match with ball. Now, after winning the toss and electing to bat first, Zimbabwe were bowled out for 208 runs in 44.4 overs, with Craig Evan playing the captain's knock before the hosts went on to chase down the target in 49 overs, finishing on 211.8, while Ngarava took a FIFA. In his post-match interview, Evan was not happy with the target they set, as he believes they were a few runs short of what would have been a competitive score, but gave credit to his bowlers for a job well done. And that is all from me to you. A huge thank you for joining me today. As always, kindly please comment and follow us on all our social media platforms on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and also TikTok. Or rather, you can go to our website at www.JIT-TVzw. Signing out, it is Andile Gugulethu Ntombi Akagcinda Mahlaba. Have yourselves an amazing day.
JIT-TV, just in time. What's your wonder? Is it people? In all their beauty and diversity? In all their hospitality and charm? Or is it people's heritage you wonder at? The noble mystery of a past which, in its grandeur and ingenuity, points to the enduring possibilities of people's future. Or is it the breathtaking diversity of natural landscapes that provokes your particular wonderment? How hills roll into valleys, rivers. You find yourself transfixed by the beauty of wildlife as it runs, flies, swims, lives and thrives. As it connects you with the primal echo of your own animal nature. Or maybe it's not even the diversity of things that grips you, but the power of that one unique wonder, which in all the world is without parallel, whose beauty calls you back again and again and again. And always leaves you in awe. What is your wonder? Whatever it is, we have it here. Visit Zimbabwe, a world of wonders. The revolution shall be televised. JIT-TV, just in time.